This story I'm going to tell you is nothing common, but I'll tell you anyway, with the intensity of a lover and the cruelty of a monster. I kissed death, and he the madness. Happiness smiled to him, but there is too many rainy days. I was his cousin, and he revered me. Each tear, fault, or situation made him be the writer he was, rising every relapse. 1808, July. Edgar Allan Poe was born. My in-laws died after the birth of his sister.
And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting, on a pallid bust of Pallas, just above the chamber door. And his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight, o'er him streaming, throws his shadow on the floor. And my soul, from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor, shall be lifted, nevermore.
My dear love always has a brilliant mind, but he has an addiction, the alcohol and the games. He served in the army, but some years later changed the burden for the poetry. He married me when I was 13. We loved each other so much. He said I was escaped from his insanity, and I hugged him, feeling so much fear of the unknown. My illness tormented him. When I died, he got completely lost, drawn, alone, melancholic, dropping the walls of life, walking slowly, firm and low.
For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabel Lee, and the stars never rise but I feel the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabel Lee. And so all the night tide I lie down by the side of my darling, my life and my bride, in her sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea.
He published many short stories. His characters, I feared and loved them, just as it was with him. I'm afraid that his stories are his reflection. Death, cruelty, police chase, and drink take care of each page, while my darling tried to raise his own feet. He walked, lost and drunk, and saw nothing. He drank as always drunk, and this time he also kissed the wonderful death. His literature followed as alive as our love, his fear, his scream. To you, dear listener, or you love him or you don't know him. Perhaps the only failure was in himself. One of the first writers of poetry or tales, now so famous, one day has an extremely sad soul, my poor love. I still admire him and wait. Maybe he is still stuck in himself, but I listen to his poetry in our house and my body. The might fly in poetry is defined briefly as a perfect creation. You are inside of me like I'm inside of you, sucking my life, but at the same time, feeling me vainly. I was gone, but I'll never leave him. My love, how shiny and pretty is your soul, and how cold is it? The alcohol storm, the sadness cloud, the damn pit of dreams, so lovely, so dark. In order to be happy, to a certain point, it must have suffered to the same point.